Well, I'm out here assessing the damage. We had a big windstorm. That tarp covered both cars. Need the windshield in there, so I put some boards to keep it from caving in. I had this bumper on top of here. It blew all that off. Thank goodness it didn't hit Robert's dart, my friend. Gotta cover them back up. I had this bumper leaned up against here to help hold the tarp on. It didn't mess up this car. It's already messed up anyway. They're all messed up. Over here, this tree is dead, and it blew it over. It was upright. Yep, so it blew it against the car. There's one little dent there, I already checked, nothing major. My neighbor's yard, he's doing some gardening, but this black plastic tarp was right there, and it blew up, and now it's over here. Thank goodness all of them bricks didn't join it and end up over here through windows. It's all good. So it blew off all the other tarps on Stevens Challenger and Charger for, I might sell that to Todd at Mohawk 62. Dog's found something. My friend's dart. These may be up for sale. That one's got a 360 in it. Automatic on the floor with B&M shifter. And this one's a slant 6 car, but the slant 6 is dead in it and taken out. But we do have some wind damage to the garage and the house. If you come back this way and look at it, you can see kind of what's going on. I might have to zoom in a little. We did have these branches cut off this summer, thank goodness, because they probably, those trees, branches are about the size of a tree, but they could have ended up on our house. Those shingles are supposed to be laying flat, but now they're upright. Big old branch right there messed up the shingles right there. So I gotta check that out. And then the wind blew these white pieces, those long pieces or plastic pieces that join between the roof and this overhang for the table, help keep it dry. But I gotta fix all that. Who knows? Kelly's like, maybe we can do an insurance thing. I don't know. I can re-roof the place, but pretty steep pitch. I'd have to put a hook in there for a harness. But I could do it though, save some money. All sorts of debris everywhere, and shingles, branches everywhere. Let's go see what we got up here. Hi Rusty. Hi Wesley. Okay, this is what we got going on. I don't know how many layers of shingles are on that garage. There's a bunch. It's not as bad as I thought as we get up here. This here is what concerned me looking at it from down there. I thought maybe there might be a hole here or something, but these shingles are just blowing off of this over here, coming up this way. So there's no hole or anything here. It's just laying there. Over here, no hole here. It's just blown up and rusting this way. You can see through there. So no hole here, so that's good. But down below, our plywood is all rotted and wet, and it's getting soft. It does need replaced. So, while we're up here, what's behind the tree? A truck. That was kind of a stupid move. I'm like, I can walk sideways, not watching where I was going, but a little branch right there, my foot stepped on it and kind of rolled a little. Not very smart. Time to get down. And it looks like we may have a leak right here. Our door is like right over here going into the house. These are getting old and jacked up anyway. I had to replace that one years ago when a branch went right through it. This whole thing needs to be replaced. Place needs some love. Bunch of love. And here's the bottom side of the house where the shingles were popped up. The plywood is separating. So it needs some love as well. It never ends, does it? Nope. I was wrong about the that crack where it was. It's directly under our door. Yay. And it's like winter time now. Usually there's snow on top of the roof, but I gotta get all this out of here and do everything else, so that gives me a chance to look at all that moss. There's Sweet Victory, the 70 Duster, and my Cuda. I need a name for my Cuda. Poor thing's rotted literally in half. Okay, this is nothing compared to tornadoes and hurricanes, but this is our excitement up here, just a little windstorm. And one last thing while I'm up here. When the wind, this pine tree right here is leaning really bad, like toward the road. You can't see it from here. If you look this way, you can see it leaning. But I took my caliber and I parked it right here. Now there's a branch. Well, it's tucked under there. You can't see it, but it was on top of my caliber. Put a dent in it, a little dent, but we were praying that that tree would fall over, because I hate that thing. It's always dripping sap and pine needles, and pine needles get down the vent. You know, it's like, we offered our neighbor to cut it down and replace it with a nice tree, but they're like, nope, and that tree we can't back up. You know, I almost got hit by 2 cars. So I pull in front of it, look down the road, then back up. But yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, let's clean this up. Dream big. Work hard. Thanks for watching.